Welcome back to Truth in the Shed. This one I sort of alluded to in previous videos, and I'm going to say it again really quickly. This is such a powerful thing. I actually think most people could do with doing it, could use doing it, whatever the expression is. But it's a really powerful one. So if you're struggling with mental health challenges, or even just in any, to talk about anyone in their everyday life, from time to time, we're going to have difficulty sleeping. And a lot of the time that will be because we've got things in our mind, things that are distracting us. Doesn't have to be work, doesn't have to be family, it could be any number of things. Sometimes I lie in bed and have existential crisis about my entire life, or the fate of the planet, or politics, or any number of things that, I mean, let's face it, there's a lot of stuff out there in the media and we're being overwhelmed by it these days. It's going to burrow its way into our minds and start to sort of distract us and cause us stress and anxiety. Anyone can suffer from that. So while you're trying to get to sleep, something that can be really helpful, and I'm sure you've read it before, is a kind of white noise background. For me personally, I love the sound of the rain. You talk to friends of mine that I've gone traveling with in the past, and we've been in particularly rainy countries, I'll fall asleep in the most unlikely and uncomfortable places if it's raining heavily. So just for me, it really has that distracting, soothing effect. But when you're lying in bed, find some sounds, some rain sounds, some sounds of the ocean, some wind sounds, whatever it is that works for you. Another really powerful thing as well is to have a fan on. Again, a fan is a really nice continuous kind of white noise. Try and find one that has a nice continuous motor and doesn't sort of fluctuate too much, or doesn't have any kind of sort of high-pitched whining and things that, in more extreme cases, that can distract you. So at night time, I sleep with my rain sounds on. It's just the one I like is on Spotify, and I play it through a speaker, and I have a fan on. And that really keeps me relaxed. That's why I like sleeping in hotels. You know, hotels often have the air conditioning running, or if you put it on, it runs, and there's a really nice kind of background flow noise. And again, really helps me to just filter out the background noise, for one thing, filter out the intrusive thoughts and the distractive thoughts and all the stress and anxiety that day-to-day life brings us, and helps me go to sleep. And I have to say, I sleep really well. I used to sleep really badly. I used to struggle to go to sleep. And I used to use alcohol and drugs to kind of help me try and sleep, which of course isn't a very healthy lifestyle. These days, I can sleep at the drop of a pin, drop of a hat most of the time when I've got those sounds on to help me relax and to soothe me. So definitely worth giving it a go if you're struggling to sleep. Get in touch. I don't know how often people watch these videos and how much of an audience I've got. To be honest, I just do this stuff because I enjoy it. It's good for me, but I hope that it will resonate with someone else. Someone else might catch the message someday, and it might really help them. But if you do watch, drop a comment or send me a message about any of the content of any of my videos and kind of let me know what you think. That'd be really good to know. Anyway, as always, thanks very much for listening, and as always, good mental health.